Well, the Twins hosted the Mets at Target Field today, trying to avoid their first three-game losing streak of the year. And they've also seen their lead shrink to 5 games in the division. Now here's Nelson Cruz to left, and there is no keeping that ball in the ballpark. It is caught by a guy wearing a Mets fan. And somehow, someway, he switches to a Twins cap after the Twins were leading, apparently. That just isn't right. You're rooting for one team or the other. Mitch Garver gives the Twins and this guy a lot to cheer about because they take a 3-2 lead in the 5th inning. But back come the other guy's first team that he was rooting for, the Mets. Dominic Smith, 3-run homer to right. That put the Mets ahead, and then watch what Pete Alonso does. The rookie for the Mets, look where this ball lands. Wow. About halfway up the 3rd deck in left field. Alonso was your home run derby champion, and he'd been having a miserable slump ever since that. But look where this ball landed. Holy cow. That is a monster bash. Mets go on to win it 14-4. That's a baseball score, as the Twins, for the first time, lose their 3rd game in a row, and that lead could drop down to 4 if Cleveland wins their game tonight. The South Dakota Tennis Hall of Fame will have 2 more members Sunday when they are inducted at the S4 South Dakota Adult Open Tennis Tournament. Kevin Grebben will join his dad, Don, and sister Pam in the Hall of Fame, along with Sioux Falls native Jeannie Craney Norwine. Grebben is USF's winningest coach. And now, here's Brandon Green with your Billion Automotive Plays of the Week.
At number 5, we have a 5-5 as Canaries' Burt Reynolds had 5 hits and 5 RBIs and a home run in the Birds' 11-2 win over the Texas Airhogs. 1 week after winning the Ringneck Invitational, the Sioux Falls Steel were raising another trophy as they defeated the Sioux Falls Fury 9-0 to win the 18 and under division at the South Dakota State Softball Tournament. At the SDGA Match Play Women's Championship, Maggie Murphy came up clutch on the bag 9 as she made great birdie putts on 11 and 12 and goes on to defeat Katie Bartlett 2-1 and win her 2nd state title. At number 2, we're going to stay in Brandon for the Men's SDGA Match Play Championship as Jeff Myrink battled a bad back, but his putting looked good. This birdie on 16 secured his first match play title and 2nd state title with a 3-2 win over Chris Long. 3rd time was the charm for the Sioux Falls Storm as they defeated the Arizona Rattlers 56-53 in the United Bowl, giving them their 11th championship in franchise history. USF alum Lorenzo Brown was named MVP with 5 passing touchdowns and 1 on the ground. And those are your Billion Automotive Plays of the Week.
And finally, North Dakota State has recruited some great players from South Dakota in recent years, names like Trevor Gebhardt and Austin Kunert. Well, Pierce senior Gray Zabel announced on Twitter last night that he has verbally committed to play football for the Bison in the fall of 2020. Now, Zabel was right in the middle on the offensive line on that play. He's 6'5", 240, plays both offensive and defensive line. He'll play on the offensive side of the ball in college. Now, he's been part of Pierce's last 2 state 11 AA championship teams, playing center in the state title game on defense. 32 tackles and 11 for a loss. And I'll tell you what, he's a pretty good athlete, a 2-sport standout. Also received an offer to play baseball at South Dakota State. It's been quite a run for number 25 in baseball, Zabel, and his Governor teammates in a variety of sports. And that's sports. We'll all be right back.